I once beat my boss with a mop just because he looked down on workers like me.
Don't you got a mop to flirt with instead of me, Paco?
I taught him a hard lesson. Of course, that was just in my head. If I really did that, I'd lose the job I worked so hard to get. My name is Richard. I'm a janitor in a chip factory. One day, while eating roasted corn, I suddenly saw an opportunity. My son took a bite.
What is it?
It burns.
Stop eating it, dummy.
No, I like it. It was good.
His face twisted in pain from the chili sauce, but he kept eating like he loved it. That's when it hit me. What if chips could be spicy too? People would go crazy for it. After countless tries, I finally made the first bowl of Flamin Hot Cheetos. My little boy grabbed one, took a bite, and his eyes lit up.
Burns good or burns bad? It burns good.
At that moment, I knew we'd taken the first step towards something big. I went straight to the factory supervisor and told him about my idea. I hoped he'd support me, but he just laughed. To him, I was just a janitor, someone who could never change anything.
Oh, our janitor, the guy who cleans the toilets, he's got a bright idea.
You know I can do more than clean the toilets, Lonnie.
It ain't like that, okay? New products take years to develop, cost millions to launch, and they do not get created by blue-collar hoodlums who probably can't spell the word hoodlum.
But the word quit doesn't exist in my dictionary. That night, I sneaked into his office after hours. I found the company phone book on his desk, and there it was, the number of Frito-Lay's president, Roger Enrico. The next morning, I called him. His secretary picked up. When she heard it was a janitor calling from one of the plants, she couldn't believe it. She was about to hang up. I quickly told her about my idea. Maybe it was my sincerity, but after a long pause, she finally transferred the call to Roger Enrico himself.
You made your own spicy slurry?
Yeah, Dad, it is good. You can slather it on everything.
Doritos, Fritos, popcorn, Cheetos.
I got a plan, Mr. Enrico, to get it to the streets, to get it to my people.
I think it will save our factory. It will save jobs.
That's a lot of confidence there, Richard.
Yes, sir.
And you said in the video, think like the CEO. So I did.
You saw my video?
Yes, sir.
And you're a janitor.
Maintenance crew, sir. Look, if it's okay, I'd like to send you some samples, sir.
Richard, that's more than okay with me.
More than okay.
When I hung up, I took a deep breath. After work, I rushed to the post office with my wife. We packed the sample carefully. This little box full of hope. Just as the clerk reached for it, I stopped him. I bowed my head and said a quiet prayer.
Listen, man, we both know I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. The gang, the guns, the drugs, the stolen cars, the other drugs. But I'm doing good things now, so.
Not long after, my Cheetos made it to the president's desk. He looked at the bright red color with disgust, but still took a bite. The moment he did, he felt it. The potential, the fire, the future.
Holy hotness! Mama hot!
He called me back, said he'd come to visit my factory in person. He wanted to hear my story face to face. When the news spread,
who the hell is this Richard Martinez?
And don't let him call Roger freaking Enrico! Get him on the phone!
Okay, I don't know who that is.
What do you mean you don't know the guy? He works in your plant. Find him!
Montañez?
the factory leaders panicked. They thought I'd ruined everything. One of them even said that once the president left, I'd be fired.
You better pray for a miracle, Montañez. Because before this is over, one way or another, you won't have a job. None of us will have a job. Thanks to Richard.
Even my coworkers thought I'd gone too far. They were scared I'd get them all in trouble. But they didn't know. It was because of me that they still have jobs tomorrow. When the day came, Roger Enrico arrived in a long black limousine. He stepped out with several shareholders. The air grew heavy instantly. Inside the meeting room, I stood trembling as I spoke. My voice cracked. The data I presented was something they already knew. To them, there was nothing new.
What about market share? How much would your product yield?
This much market share.
He may not know about market trends, but he knows about people, and that's where I always put my money. Let's see what he can do with it.
My pitch wasn't perfect, but my honesty and passion were exactly what Roger was looking for. He gave me a trial order, 5,000 boxes. Soon, the trucks brought in the ingredients, and the factory lines rolled again. Before long, the very first batch of Flamin Hot Cheetos was born. Supermarkets filled their shelves. But then, sales were terrible. Classic flavors sold out. Mine didn't move at all. The bosses lost patience. They said they couldn't keep funding my idea. One supervisor, who used to mock me all the time, fought to give me one more week. If sales didn't improve, it would all be over. That night, my son looked at me and said, "Dad, Flamin Hot Cheetos has no commercials. Nobody even knows it exists." Then he handed me his piggy bank. "Use this for ads," he said. His words lit something inside me again. The next morning, I called up my old friends, guys I once made bad choices with. They'd all turned their lives around. So when I asked them to help me sell my chips, they didn't hesitate. We gathered at the factory. But I needed my coworkers too, so I stood on the platform and spoke from my heart.
If people knew it existed, it would be huge. Or we could pick ourselves up and show them who we are. Because people like us, like you and me, we're what makes this whole thing run. None of this exists if we don't exist. Now this product doesn't only have the Montañez name on it. It's got the Romero name. Morales. Hey, Baker.
Listen.
And Carson. And Rico believes that we're what makes this company special. So we can sit around like a bunch of huevones. Or we can stand up and be great.
What exactly are you asking for here, Montañez?
My words moved them. Everyone agreed to help. With friends and families beside us, we hit the streets. We handed out free Flamin' Hot Cheetos everywhere.
Hey, hold up. Hey, we got something for you to try. The next one you gotta buy, all right?
What'd I say? I said one bag each. One bag each. We ain't trying to waste it.
Let him enjoy it. Let him enjoy this, Papa. What's up?
Back at headquarters, Roger and Rico received the sales report.
Whoa, Finley. How much money did you put into this?
Why?
Because Southern California's blowing up.
Right, can I help you?
Richard, it's Roger Enrico.
Hello, sir.
We're going to need more cases.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Like how many? Like 5,000?
No, Richard. 5 million.
And that was just the beginning. Orders kept pouring in. The company turned its losses into profit. Workers kept their jobs and got raises. My mentor was promoted to plant manager. I was proud of him. Everyone was moving up.
They say anything about me?
Except me. I was still a janitor.
Actually, no. I'm not going to do anything until I get an interview for the machinist gig.
Look, you're on the clock. Just do the job you got, and I'll see what I can do, please.
Until one day, I walked upstairs to clean the machines, and there he was, Roger Enrico himself, waiting for me. He smiled and said I wasn't forgotten. He offered me a new role, Director of Multicultural Marketing at PepsiCo. It turned out everyone in the factory knew. They kept it a secret, just to surprise me at the perfect moment. And that day, I finally realized hard work, faith, and fire can take you anywhere.